guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test server on the free-to-play account, and the brand new Celestial hero is up, guys. Here he is, Titus. I figured he was going to be a tank. Looking at the name, looking at the description, he is a pure tank similar to Orthos. Very interesting character design. So he's kind of a ball of energy just with columns as arms. So very interesting. Let's go ahead and look through his skills because I'm really hoping, look, he turned into an entire column, which is very cool with little birdies on him. All right, so Temple Guardian. Passive. Titus is immune to control effects throughout battle and receives 35% less damage. Wow, right off the bat, that is what makes a tank. We've said it since the beginning, the damage mitigation is what is really creates the viability for the tank. At the start of battle, Titus enters a dormant state until his ultimate ability is activated. While in an active state, Titus expends 50 energy points per second, and his energy recovery is reduced by 60%, and his attack rating has increased by 20%. So he's not going to do anything until he ults. Each normal attack expends 25 energy points and deals 150 AoE damage. Once all of Titus' energy has been exhausted, he re-enters a dormant state. Interesting. So he's going to be really focused on energy. So I could see running with the Z's. Running with some of the energy battery heroes are really going to provide him a benefit. Once activated, Titus deals one attack to inflict 300 damage on all enemies, simultaneously stunning them. Wow. So it hits all enemies and stuns them. He inflicts 350 damage, simultaneously stunning them for 2 seconds. So it's going to be interesting. So he is literally going to be a wall when he comes out. As long as he can take a massive amount of damage, this is going to work really well. And this is what we want to see when it comes to a tanking class. It is the damage mitigation, guys. 35% less damage. You even combine that with something like a hero like Merlin that offers damage mitigation. Desira that offers the same kind of a damage mitigation. Could work very, very well. All right, Spiral. Titus continuously spins arms in a spiraling motion, dealing 170% damage every 0.5 seconds to nearby enemies, also knocking them backwards. While spinning, Titus consumes an additional 75 energy points per second. Before Titus' energy is exhausted, he will spin for at least 2 seconds. Well, if he's doing a knockback or a pushback, I wonder if the Screg Invade team could be a possibility. So that would be pretty cool. And look, guys, unlock level engraving level 30. So they are adding more abilities or more levels to this. Remember, up until now, all the heroes were levels 1, the main, and then 2 and 3. But there is our first engraving level. I don't think this one had one. Energy absorption. Excluding Titus and summon targets whenever each target on the battlefield respectively receives damage, including damage received by shields, equal to 8% of their maximum health, the target will produce an energy orb, which Titus absorbs. So this is how he's going to get energy, guys, allowing him to recover 80 energy points. Each character may only produce an energy orb once every 1 second. Okay, so not too bad. After absorbing 4 energy orbs from strength-based heroes, the damage is reduced by 15%, so another reduction. After receiving orbs from agility-based heroes, he gets a higher crit. And then once he receives orbs from intelligence-based heroes, he receives 20% of his max health. Wow, so for Titus, it is going to be very specific with the combinations with the formations that he's running because you want these energy orbs. That's very cool. Very cool effect there. And then Guardian Shield. At the start of battle, while in a dormant state, Titus displays a defensive shield that exists for 7 seconds, which is able to mitigate damage equal to 1200 of Titus' own attack rating for himself and his allies, during which time Titus is unable to use his ultimate ability. So in the first 7 seconds, this again is similar to Merlin. Merlin's going to come out of the battlefield. He's going to do a damage reduction. He's going to come out in the battlefield and shield the entire party, which is awesome. That is, again, this is the aspects that we want to see of a pure tank. Titus damage mitigation is up to 18,000 or 1,800. Damage up to 1,900, and of Titus attack rating The defensive shield is increased to 8 seconds. And again, engraving level 60. Now, right now, we can't see the engraving. I don't have any heroes. I'm not sure if there's a way to check it out, but we don't have the engraving up right now because I don't have any heroes at Ascended 1 star. But let's look at a signature item, guys. When 3 or more energy orbs have been respectively absorbed from strength, agility, and intelligence-based heroes, the ability Final Aegis is unlocked. When this ability is used, all enemies within a certain range shall be dealt 250% damage. So just a damage ability there. Damage increased to 280, 300. Damage increased to 350. Abilities cooldown reduced to 6 seconds. That can make a big difference if that is taking the ability to 6 seconds from 7. So he is going to be able to use that ability much more. He's going to be able to use it faster. Anything that slows down the ability. So that's at 6 seconds. I believe it is this ability. Yeah, so if it's going to lower that cooldown, guys, that's going to make a pretty big difference. So it's going to trigger this Final Aegis from 8 seconds to 6 seconds. So not too bad, depending on what his damage is. I don't like when the abilities are kind of tied to damage. So damage is increased to 350%, and it goes to 6 seconds versus the 8 seconds that is. So this is kind of a 5th ability that they gave him based on the energy orbs. So again, it's going to be very interesting with the Mountain Star to see exactly how that works. Let's check out the furniture here. When Titus goes from an active state into a dormant state, he recovers 150 energy points every second for 5 seconds. 100% going to need his 3 of 9, guys. Remember, he's energy based. We want to keep him out of this dormant state as much as we can. Just for the simple fact that he's a tank, we want him to do something versus just sitting there as a wall. So the energy for him is going to make a difference. When Titus goes from a dormant state to an active state, he recovers 8% of his maximum health every second for following 5 seconds. So now he's getting a really big energy recovery over 5 seconds. He's getting a really big heal, 8% of max health but over 5 seconds. Yeah, 3 of 9 and 9 of 9 will definitely do him well. That is very cool to see. So he comes with his own heal based on here, and he's got a lot of damage mitigation. Just kind of curious what his damage scaling is going to be. We're going to have to see that in a little bit. Let's go ahead. We're going to hop in here. We're going to check out our wooden dummy first. When he enters the battle, there he is, guys. He is the wall. Once he ults, he comes active and alive. And everything he does takes energy. And then once he hits the 0 level, he'll actually go back to the dormant state. There he goes. He is back to dormant. So now he is going to stay dormant. He's going to stay dormant until he ults again. Okay, so he is going to be kind of just a wall. Again, it's going to be interesting to see exactly how his damage scales, what that looks like. There's the big spin. Let's actually see him in a combination. I believe we have one that is usually out here. So I'm assuming he is going to absolutely have to go front line. Who are they giving us here? Give Rigby. We'll go with Setran. I'm not even sure how. We'll grab Nara there. I think will work. We'll grab Nemitsu for some totems, which we got K-Sauce, and we'll go with Dresden here because we know that a Cecilia is coming right over. All right, so there he is, guys. So there's his aura. So he's got the giant wall up front, which, okay, it took him 7 seconds to get up enough energy. So there's the double ult. And I was hoping that Nara could take out Sophia relatively quickly. Boom, took out Verk. Now he's back to See, he fell apart right there. Really going to have to come up with a strong team that he's going to work on. So Nara doing a lot of the damage there, taking quite a bit of damage. But I'm wondering even, let's try it one more time, guys, because Satrena went down really fast. I thought Drez would be a little bit stronger in the back. We'll speed it up just a little bit. It's going to be interesting to see exactly how much damage he can take from the beginning. I don't like the formation that they put here because of the caster damage. Maybe if he was on... Maybe if Titus was on the bottom... Because right now, even when he runs out of energy, he's just going to kind of chill there. So I can see him working in a couple different formations, guys, especially because of that massive wall at the beginning. It'll be interesting to see. Again, I feel like there's formations, especially it's going to have to be something that gives him energy and gives him energy back really consistently, whether it's Rowan, whether it's Aziz, whether it's, you know, it's some of the heroes that really provide the mana battery, possibly putting him with the twins to speed him up to help with the energy recovery. But we're gonna have to see. But guys, that'll do it for the new hero. Titus ascended, the Guardian of the Mountains. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of him. Very cool character design. I feel like he's going to be very unique. PvP, gonna have to see exactly how that's going to work. Some stages in the campaign, I could see him being an actual tank. Since we really have Scrag, we have Arthur, and now we have him that has a heavy damage mitigation factor, which is required when it comes to level deficiencies. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.